Okay, morning guys, out at the airfield. First thing to do is get the morning coffee, check the wind stacks or the wind indicators over there, the chimneys. They're dead set vertical. So let's get into it, let's go flying. Morning girls, no leaks. Took the jab out for a fly yesterday. Pretty severe crosswinds. That was exciting. I didn't film any of that, but gave her a fly. And we'll take the cruiser out today. Check the oil. Beautiful and clean. Been done a few hours. We're up to 12.5 hours. And we changed it at 5, so 7 hours, 7.5 hours. Going well. Had a few people ask about my windscreen as well. So I went through and used the 3M double-sided tape in here. So it keeps it beautiful and clean, sits down flush. And to be discreet, I've got a 3mm bolt through both layers of rubber, perspex, or Lexan, whatever, the windscreen, and into the glare shield. And you access the nut in the footwell, nice and easy, and keeps the, just tuck the windscreen in nice, without, it's nice and neat anyway. Just have my hanger doors fixed, so hopefully they slide nice.
1260, 1282. Latrobe Valley Cruzer 1656, taxis for runway 21, Latrobe Valley. Alright, switches are up, levers are in.
Traveling in a fried out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast.
Flew the Jabiru yesterday and things are just slightly different location.
Women glow and men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
Latrobe Valley traffic, Cruzer 1656, direct overhead the field, 1900, departure to the west, Latrobe Valley. Alright, left are up, fuel pump off. Try not to climb. So 2600 RPM, 90 knots airspeed, ground speed of 89 knots, true airspeed 93 knots. T's and P's are in the green. Still holding a little bit of right pressure. We'll go over Lake Narracan here. Bit of a mud lake this one. Get a lot of jet skis, ski boats. I think it's full of European carp. The power station down here on our left is your Lawn North power station. Sort of want to avoid those, well, I'll call them smokestacks, but it's actually steam that comes out. They're the cooling towers. See here, they make their own clouds. There's a race car track out here somewhere. I'll try and find it. I'm still restricted to my 25 nautical miles, and you get a rough idea. I think it's down to about Warrigal on the highway, which is just here to my left. Glen Maggie to the north, Yarram to the southeast. And we'll go out to Blue Rock Lake. This is full of bass. Bass, redfin, trout, European carp, obviously. Might even go for a paddle out there tomorrow in my new kayak. I don't know if you guys, I think think a lot of people that fly have different hobbies: hunting, shooting, bikes, motorbikes, mountain bikes. I go fishing, so I went last weekend. I'll do a bit of bragging if you like. So I'll drop in a picture here or a video. I took a nice video. I took my kayak up to the Ovens River in the northeast Victoria, which is about an hour north in the aircraft from here, and had an absolute ball. This is what I caught.
Alright guys, nice another early morning on the Ovens River. Had to go in after this fella, but 90 centimetres. Have a look at this girl. You beauty. Oh, that was a fight and a half in the kayak. Okay, let it go. How privileged am I to be able to catch an Australian native like that? Fantastic. There you go. Yes.
It's a nice part of the world. Always good when there's water. Blue Rock Dam. Let's look for a fishing spot. Just go over the Blue Rock Dam. What is it? Model Aircraft Club.
Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4", full of muscle.
So we're on approach here to the Model Aircraft Club on that point there. Getting a little bumpy as we get closer to the hills.
Give me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, I come from a land down under. Wambidas flow, Menchanda. Can't you hear the thunder?
So we're straight over the top. Pretty sure down there is the Aero Club. The boat ramp up here.
Lying in a den in Bombay with a slack jaw and not a lot to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. He said, oh,
How beautiful is that?
oh yeah, yeah. Women glow and men blunder. Can't you hear the thunder?
Go up here and come down the river a little bit.
You better run, you better take cover. We are living in a land down under. Oh yeah, yeah. Women glow and men blunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
I've got landing options behind me. Really like it out here. Beautiful. Alright, so we are 16 nautical miles from Latrobe at 2,000 feet. So for those who don't know, 2,000 feet above sea level. So if you fly over a hill that's 1,000 feet, in effect you're only 1,000 feet off the ground. Latrobe Valley is 180 feet above sea level. Like most of Gippsland, pretty low. For the American viewers, I guess with my experience anyway, which is limited, but we don't worry about density, altitude. I think the highest mountain is probably 4,000 or 5,000 feet in Australia, and that's as high as we get. And there's no runways up there anyway. We do have hot days, over 40 to over 100 in Fahrenheit, which does drop the performance a little bit, but it's not really a consideration. I'm just going perpendicular to the Latrobe Valley, hence the name. So most of the traffic is going east-west, and I'm going north-south straight across the valley, so I'll just keep an eye out. So I'm relatively low. Most people are at 3.5 or 4.5 coming and going. And the rules are out here, well, it's sort of radio silence really, so you just got to keep your eyes out. So those hills in front of me at 1,400, and we'll make it over the top. Just. So we're just going over the city of, you got Traralgon, Borwell, Moe, this must be, Moe, Yarrigan, Trafalgar. And for those that are wondering, 1,000 feet over building, that's above the ground.
Latrobe Valley traffic is 172 November Delta, departed overhead, crossing 3,100 km, 4,500 for Moravian. Latrobe Valley, good.
That's that traffic I was talking about. He's leaving the airport and he'll be coming down this way somewhere. So he's at 3,000, so we'll stay nice and low in my little playground. Or relatively low. Whoa! Now let's get away from these hills. If you look up here, hopefully you can see it. I won't fly over it. It's a coal or an old decommissioned coal mine, and they have the sprinklers going on. I think it's on hot days, obviously for fire prevention. Hence the reason we don't fly over them. Crossing a main road here which goes down to Leongatha, Burbu north, south, and the airport's out to our left at the moment, my left, about, I'm guessing, 8 nautical miles. And coming up here in front of us, if I come around, is Hazlewood pondage. I got really excited there a few years back. The Victorian fisheries put barramundi, a good size 80 and 100 centimetre barramundi, so 36 inch or something like that, which barramundi in Australia are a tropical fish up in Darwin, Queensland, top of Australia. So 3,000 or 4,000 kilometres away. Anyway, this particular pond is heated, or was heated, because it used to, or we'll fly over it, it used to cool the power station that was here, which is now gone. So they experimented and put barramundi in here. Every man and his dog come down. They had a permit system where you could go fishing for the day, try and catch a barramundi. So I turned that water to froth and I never caught one. I think what happened, all the barramundi ran to where the hot water, they had a no fishing zone, obviously at the inlets and outlets where the danger area is, I guess. So this channel we're about to fly over, they all swam up there. A few people snuck in and caught them. But for the mugs like myself, we were just fishing out here and there wasn't too many fish. I think they chased the water temperature. Anyway, they knocked down this power station here, which we're about to fly over. They knocked that down and the water went cold. So the left hand wasn't talking to the right, I guess. Anyway. It was good while it lasted, for some people. Alright, we'll go to Churchill, another little lake that I fish over here. We're at 2,000 feet, ASL, for those that want to know. About 10:30, 10:45 in the morning, and I feel the thermal starting to pop a bit. This is Churchill coming up, and Highland Lake, which once again is stocked for the kids, especially around school holidays. The fisheries put a heap of sort of 30 centimetre or 12-inch fish in there, trout. Families to go and catch. A bit unfortunate, some of the pros seem to go in there and beat their chest and catch a lot of fish. A little grass strip down here as well for the ultralights, private cross strip. Fly over that. I'm hoping the camera underneath the aircraft's working well. And I'm also hoping it's still there. Nice little lake there in Churchill, relatively close. We'll turn around before these down. We're just joining the dots. Might call the movie that, joining the dots, which is just go to each lake that I can see. Up here is another. I say to everyone, it's got like a German hand grenade water tower in it. Which you'll see in a minute. Taken my daughter up here a few times to catch a lot of little redfin right up against the bank. Alright, we've been going for over half an hour. Whoa, that was a good one. Alright, that's telling me we'll go back for a cup of tea, I think. That's pretty cool. $100, that always gets me a bit. The 03 is 70, 21, 110. We'll go 03. Let's fly over to Elgin and we'll loosen height. Alright, let's go back for just positioning for the join the circuit. Go 03. Latrobe Valley Cruzer 1656 joins midfield crosswind runway 03 Latrobe Valley.
Latrobe Valley, Taylor Drive.
Latrobe Valley Cruzer 1656 space 03 full stop Latrobe Valley. Alright, RB feet, wake feet, wind slightly from the right. Very nice. The crosswind. Upbeat. Fuel pump. Flap.
Alright guys, back nice and safe. Another flight. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you on the next movie.